Hey everyone, it's Ed with Brain MTG, and I'm hanging out here with Paul
What's up, guys?
from Centerpiece Collectibles. Go check him out. We are discussing the effects of MTG 30 anniversary set, the set that everyone loves to hate. Let's discuss.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
So we are here talking about MTG 30 and its effects on not only the market, well, I guess the market in general, though.
The TCG market.
Yeah. Like, not only are we going to see effects on Magic card prices, like we're already seeing with dual lands and whatnot, and collector's edition and some panic selling, but games like right now, like I've had the Cryptic sale, like it is really the moment for Cryptic. If it was any other time, it would be a lot more difficult because of the follies of Magic. It's opening the arena for people that are kind of, I wouldn't say disgusted, but maybe fed up with some of the BS happening.
Yeah.
And so you were telling me something interesting, and I thought that this very much applies to what's going on here about how your buddy's store.
Yeah, so I had a buddy just open up a shop in Lexington, South Carolina, and I helped him stand up his whole TCG section. And he told me the first 2 boxes of TCG product that he sold out of the store was a MetaZoo UFO box and a Flesh and Blood box. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
That's
he has
really
a full Magic the Gathering stock.
But it's really interesting in that it's not Pokemon.
Correct.
Or Yu-Gi-Oh.
And it wasn't Pokemon.
Or Magic.
And he told me leading up to opening the shop, he was getting phone calls because he was advertising. And he was getting guys asking about Magic, but he was also getting guys asking about MetaZoo and some different things. So it's interesting.
And it's a shame, like, if you think about that, right? His friend opened up this store, and we were discussing this. The most questions that he's getting, and like the most interest that he's getting,
TCGs
right out of the box, TCGs.
He told me. He said he has got a full sports card section, Palmetto cards. Go check them out. They're great, family-owned business. But he said he was getting the most interest in phone calls and questions about TCGs.
And isn't it a shame that this is the moment that Magic chooses to shit its pants? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, this isn't the moment to fall behind the competition. This is the moment to shine, to take advantage of a really good,
right?
Yeah, like.
But these are how things and markets are forged, though. Like, if you want to create an example from sports card world, like, a guy like Tom Brady would have never got his shot if Drew Bledsoe didn't get hurt, right? So, like, sometimes a player gets injured, and then someone has to come in and fill the gap, and you never know what's going to happen from that. Yeah, a lot of famous athletes got their starts when someone else got hurt, right? So Magic is kind of hurting himself.
What a franchise he became.
Oh, I mean, greatest football player of all time.
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
but I could say, like, my channel, if you're not subscribed already, please go check it out.
CenterpieceCollect.
But I try and have a diverse channel. I talk about a lot of different things. And I can tell you in my Magic videos, go look at my comments. You could see guys saying, "Hey, I'm starting to look at Flesh and Blood." I've had more than one person say, "I'm starting to look at Flesh and Blood," and it's not always an anger thing. Yeah, it's the time to check out something new, and Magic is giving them that.
But
window.
Yeah, like you said, it's not the anger thing, but it is and it isn't.
A little bit,
like,
yeah.
It's like more just like, leave it. I can't with you at the moment. Let me go spend my time with something that I can.
Correct.
That's not that freaking, not off the wall, not that much of a scene. That not that much like in your face trying to pull money from you. Like, obviously, like.
Well, candidly too, I think price points is part of it. Like, you can get into MetaZoo and Flesh and Blood boxes for what, $60. Like, it's hard to get into Magic. If you want a Magic collector box,
I agree.
$150, $200, whatever.
And all these Kickstarters, they're reachable. I don't know how stable of an investment they are, but they're all reachable price.
People love the lottery ticket.
Yeah, hey, look at that. And like I said, Cryptic, Sorcery.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
Yeah.
They've been a little shaky. I mean, they haven't come out yet. They came out before Cryptic, and they're supposed to be out before Cryptic.
Yep, I know.
But Cryptic came out after them and came out before. So bad. Anyway, that's not the issue now.
To your point, though, the window's been open, so people are looking at different things now.
Yeah,
so
exactly. And I think that's good. I liked. Back in the 90s, you see me on my flea market videos. One of the silly things I like to do is buy random packs of random madness. And
Independence Day packs.
Yeah, we right, freaking all types of craziness. It's Nancy Kerrigan cards.
Yep.
What the hell?
Yep.
You know, but like we didn't have that as much in the past bunch of years. It's more been like, you know, this current year for basketball is like these people have the contract, so they have their really expensive product. They're not so expensive, like down the
You're
line.
talking about we never really had serious competition in the
Yeah,
TCG space.
yeah, exactly. And now
Yeah,
is
the
the
competition's
moment.
more serious than we've
Yeah,
ever seen.
it's like an interesting moment. It was like that in the 90s,
Mhm.
you know, and it's kind of back to that moment again. And I think that's like the feeling that I'm getting from this. And I kind of like that feeling that there's more opportunity there, you know,
Yeah.
for these cryptic and sorcery and flesh and blood and metazoo to make a real impact and make some real inroads,
Yep.
you know. And I like what metazoo's doing. Like, it's not for me. However, I have to give them credit.
You see why people appreciate it.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
You can have a level of appreciation.
Oh
without-
man,
yeah.
their cross branding and marketing, and the way that they're doing that is packaging. Obviously, I love packaging.
I'll tell you, they have a rabid community too. Like you
That's
can
what
knock
I'm
the product as
saying.
much as you want. I've been in their Discord. It is insane. These people are rabid.
Yeah, they're doing it right,
Yeah.
and you know, that's what I like about them. It's not necessarily that I think it's like the best thing, you know,
Right.
ever. It's the best game. It's better than Magic. No, I'm not saying that.
Right.
But I think it's doing things right that Magic is not doing right.
Mhm.
You know, that this 30th product is the opposite direction of these other games are going.
Right. These people are trying to like, you know, sprinkle water on their community so it grows, and we feel like Wizards is almost taking a leak on their community.
It's just freaking wringing it dry, you know? It's the exact opposite. Yeah, it really is. And I think that's more of the results of the 30th is you're going to see a lot of different things now. And not just from other TCGs. You're going to see it from Wizards, too.
Yeah.
They're going to be like confused as to what's happening and why.
Mhm.
What are we going to do about it? And what are we going to change? And what is good about what we had? And what made it sell out? But why is everybody so angry? You know? So it's
Mhm.
like, it's going to be a lot of silly things coming soon, guys. But I do like the fact that it's like the Wild West and like the 90s again for all these other
A
games.
lot of options.
Yeah.
An interesting
it's
time.
cool. You
Yeah.
never know also what's going to hit too. Like, that's why it's cool to have a little bit of your finger in a lot of pies, as it were, you know?
At the ground level and expensive.
Yeah.
It was actually that was one of the statements from Bank of America just issued their double downgrade for HASBRO and
Oh
all
my
that
God.
that firestorm that came after that. But to me, the most interesting statement out of their whole assessment of what Wizards has done wrong with Magic was they were saying that Hasbro has been focused on squeezing every penny out of its existing customer base
Mhm.
and not focused enough on trying to grow the customer base.
Yep.
When you look at like what Flesh and Blood or Metazoo or Cryptic or some of these other guys, they're trying to grow their customer bases, right?
Completely.
Where Magic is just trying to squeeze every penny out of us, and we feel that, you know.
Yeah, and I even like, you know, I keep on giving it to Cryptic, but I like how Tanner's doing things. I like
Yeah.
It's like a little bit guerrilla tactics.
Dude,
like,
give it to him if he deserves it. Man.
that's what
Don't
I'm
feel bad
saying.
about
Like,
it.
I'm a smaller channel, and like I got to have a promotional kit,
Yeah,
but
it's
that's cool.
fantastic.
That's like getting in at like, you know, lower level things,
Yep.
but like getting in there like to the meat of things, you know, to
Yeah.
the heart of the community.
Yeah.
I kind of like those Tanner's doing a good job with this game. Definitely better than the management of other, let's say, other Kickstarter games. Let's
For
leave it
sure.
at that.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, it's always a pleasure hanging with Paul. Remember to check him out at Centerpiece Collectibles.
Thanks, guys.
Remember to hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. What do you think is going to be some of the effects? What games do you like that is coming up soon? Patreon, channel memberships, TCG player affiliate link. Fun times, fun things. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Peace.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?